Hello, hello, OFP Nation, and welcome to another episode of Forex Focus, where we talk all about mastering the art of trading with a strong mindset.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode. Today we are doing our episode number 25. Can you believe it? We already made 25 episodes and we are planning on doing many more. So we are really happy to have you here with us. Today we are not live because of some logistical things, but we are here. So please leave your comments and interact with this video because we always appreciate it and we always read all your comments. Today we are going to talk about understanding and utilizing trading psychology books. Are you excited? Are you excited? And are you
I
ready for
mean,
this?
I mean, yeah, I'm
Also,
excited, I think.
perfect. Because like books are important, like in general, in any, like topic or whatever, they're really important. But of course, the overall topic of this podcast is about trading, so that's why we are going to talk about specific trading and psychology books. Barry is also with us, but you can see his screen, but you can hear him. He will also be answering the questions. You can say
Or
hello,
Nick,
Barry.
right? It's Nick.
Nick, sorry, Nick.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the conscience.
Yes.
We're working, we're working on that. Now I know how people felt when I changed my name. So,
Okay.
I mean,
Well, Nick is also with us, and he's like the psychology of both of us.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you guys ready for my questions?
Yeah, we will do our very best.
Okay,
With
perfect.
getting. Hopefully, Barry has read more than me.
Okay, we'll
Yes,
see.
I
We'll
I
have.
see.
read a lot. I read a lot. Just sometimes the books that I read that help me with psychology are not always trading related, but still.
But they can be,
Yeah,
so that's important.
yeah.
Well, my first question would be, what are some of the most influential books on trading psychology you've read?
For me personally, it was Trading in the Zone. Yeah, that
Okay.
was the one that helped me a lot.
Okay.
But I don't know what Barry's is. I mean, Nick.
As for me, yeah, I've read a number of books. Yes, one of them, okay. I would say I listen to books mostly. I feel that's the easier way to put it. So I listen to books. So I've listened to a couple. Like, yes, Trading the Zone is one of them. I think it's like one of the most popular because it's very practical. And yeah, market wizards as well. Like there's the first one for 1980 something, then there's the second volume, third volume, and yeah, it keeps on going. There's even actually a latest one they released in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that has also helped as well. Yeah.
Market Wizards is a compilation of interviews, right?
Yeah. So they talk about everything from strategy, psychology. So you can pick up a thing or two from them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so both of you gave two examples. If anyone in the that is watching this video knows any other, please leave your recommendations in the comments. And why is trading psychology so crucial for success in the markets, according to your opinion?
Well, I would kind of put a spin on that question and I would say, why is reading about trading psychology so important? Um, I think one of the reasons why it's, taking the time to read about trading psychology, um, is, well, first of all, you can't do anything with something you don't know about. If you don't have the knowledge or you're not aware, then it makes it very difficult for you to make adjustments. Um, if you are somebody who all you want to do is just come and trade, but you don't want to educate yourself about the world of trading that you are going to be in. And when I say educate yourself, that doesn't mean just learn a strategy. It means also learning the mind of a trader. You know, just like when you're a business person and you want to start a business, you want to understand the the highly successful habits of a successful business person. Okay. And one of the ways you learn that is number one, you learn it by sitting down with a business person and talking to them, asking them questions, maybe shadowing them, watching how they work, how they operate, so that you can also learn from them in that way, but also reading about their habits, reading about why they operate the way that they do, and how their way of operation is crucial and beneficial to their success. Um, so Nick made a very good point, right? And that is he listens to the books. And a lot of people don't like reading. A lot of people think that education ends when you graduate from high school or when you graduate from college. But some of the world's most successful people that we know about, um, they are very educated, and they may not even have a college or university degree, but they're extremely educated. Why? Because they read, whether it's physically reading or whether it's listening to the book. But you can't, in short, you can't do anything with something you don't know anything about. You know, you can't improve if you're not aware. It's kind of like when you read a psychology book, reading the book is kind of like a mirror. It's like looking at yourself in the mirror. And then you're able to see things that you would not have been able to see about yourself and about your habits had you not taken a look in the mirror. And so that's how I would say that reading about psychology is crucial for your success because it will help you to it will help you to identify and see things that you probably would not be able to see just by yourself. That's my long-winded answer.
I love it because, like continuous learning is always important. And like you said, education doesn't end once you graduate from college, or even if you don't have any like high school degree or college degree, it is always important to be educated. And a way to get that level is by reading books or getting information in your daily lives.
And then applying it too,
Right, of course. Yeah.
right? We
Yeah.
don't just want to read it, but we also want to take something from it and then
Mhm.
ask ourselves, okay, how can I apply what I just read? How can it
Yeah,
help
in
me?
my life. And
Yeah.
that's so like that's how it should be for a lot of us, for all of us. I don't know if Nick wants to say something.
Yeah, I feel Rhea went into depth with it. Yeah, but what I can just say, yes, like trading psychology is very important because yeah, you can't just come into the markets and hope to beat the markets and actually think that without preparing your mind for it, you make money out of it. Yeah, so because it moves in different directions. You need to keep yourself calm and everything. You need to understand probabilities. Yeah, trading the zone tackles a lot of that. Yeah, I'm sure I can agree with that. There's actually a video series where it discusses the book and what he mentioned in everything like that. So traders can look it up, and I'm sure they would enjoy what they see. Actually, yeah.
Is that on YouTube?
Yes, yes, it's on YouTube.
Maybe you can send us the link and we can link it in the description.
Yeah.
The
No,
YouTube.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and now that we talked about the importance, or yeah, the why is trading psychology crucial, going back to the books you've read about this, what are some of the core principles of trading psychology that these books emphasize? Like risk management, maybe like discipline, patience, emotional control. Tell me about it.
I think I'll go first.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would say it's I would s- okay, also I think it's discipline, but it's everything combined. But I think discipline is one of the most important things because you can get into trading and do it mechanical, but it still can be mechanical if you're not disciplined to execute at the same time, enter your trades at the same levels, and yada yada yada. Because for you to even actually reach that stage where you I don't know, you get into a flow state with the markets, it would take quite a while. But in the beginning, you need to definitely clean up your everything, like just be disciplined enough and be like, okay, I'll stick to this risk management. That's one. Yeah, you need to stick to that risk management. You need to stick to controlling your emotions. All of that just requires discipline. So it all comes down to discipline. Yeah.
One of the key core principles, I think I've actually have two. The first, and these two were game changers for me. I mean, the first one is probabilities. Nick mentioned probabilities. I think a lot of people, when they start trading, they have this idea in their mind, this unrealistic expectation that every trade that they take is supposed to be a winner, or most of the trades that they take are supposed to be winners. And that's just not realistic. Uh, um, it's like a numbers game, and the more you roll your dice, the more you put the odds in your favor. Um, so understanding probabilities was huge for me because it helped me to understand, okay, it's okay. For example, a lot of traders, some of the most successful traders have win ratios of 40%. And you might look at that and you might think 40%, like that means they're losing trades more than they're winning, right? But they're really great at maximizing their winning trades to the point where even though they lose more trades than they win, they still are making money, you know? Um, so it helped me tremendously to understand that this is a numbers game. It's a game of probabilities, and my job is to make every effort to kind of put the odds in my favor, but understand that as long as I'm focus on the quality of my winning trades, right? Instead of the quantity, because it's not always the quantity or how much you win, but it's the quality of the wins that you do have, if that makes sense. So that helped kind of to ease some of my anxiety over winning all the time. Um, but also I would say also the principle of understanding that when we have a losing day, sometimes it impacts, oh, my nose is itching. I want to scratch my nose. Um, Sometimes it impacts our mindset about the next day we trade. So it's kind of like, oh, yesterday was a bad day. So then we come back in this new day with no optimism, you know, and we expect this next day to be just as bad as the day before. I keep losing. Um, and it's just realizing that every day is a new opportunity in the market. Every trade is a new opportunity, and it's not going to be like the last one. So not having that mindset or that expectation of it being like it was yesterday, because every day is not going to be the same. So I would say those two things.
Remember the bus metaphor that you always say. If you lose a bus, if you lose a
Yeah.
train, there's going to be another one. There's always going to be another one, right?
Yes. And that's kind of like where I guess maybe the inspiration for that, for me saying that comes from.
From
Trading
that
is
book.
like buses or like trains. You miss one, the next one's coming, Um, that helps a lot. That has helped me a lot to not feel like I have to always be in a trade. Uh, I don't,
Yeah. And
so
like every trade is going to be successful. Like it's okay if some of them are not. The thing is that you have to like a positive mindset and keep going.
mhm.
Hmm. I found that really interesting. I don't know if Nick, if you want to share something.
Um, no, no, no. I
No.
don't think I have anything. Yeah, I just loved how Rhea just like covered the most important points. Yeah, of when you have a losing trade. Like it does impact your psychology. It does. Whether you like it or not. I even think even the trader who has been trading for 20 years who has like had so many losing and winners and still makes overall profits throughout the whole year. And like still feels bad even today when he just like has a losing trade. Yeah. Like it still impacts you one way or another. Yeah.
I think what matters at the end is like putting everything in perspective, in the way that
Yeah.
it's better for you.
And I'll give you guys an example, like for me. So I've been working on day trading. Now I'm a swing trader like Nick. Like we're swing traders, but I've been trying to work on my day trading. And I was beating myself up because I felt like I was always losing trades. I was like, man, I'm like, man, I'm a horrible day trader. Like I just, or maybe it's not me though. Honestly, to be fair, it is December. And this December has been pretty bad for a lot of traders. So we've been calling it like bloody December. It's been terrible for a lot of traders. But then I decided to look at my stats. And I looked, my win ratio was like 44%. And I was like, ugh. You know, because for me, I'm used to having like a 60% win ratio. So I'm like, 40%, 44%, this is horrible. And I started looking at my stats and I was like, I looked at where my profit, my P&L is, my profit and losses, and my P&L is actually not in a bad place. Um, like I was actually really shocked. Like I was actually really surprised that my P&L, even though I lost, oh, I had way more losing days. I think I had 8 trading days, right? And I had like 2 winning days and like 6 losing days, you know. But I'm still in profit. Like I'm still in profit. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I was like, oh, I was actually really excited because I'm almost done with my challenge. Like I'm taking a challenge right now. And I thought I was going to be in the red. I thought that I wasn't going to be anywhere near finishing my challenge, and that's not true. I'm actually halfway there. So when I did that, when I looked at my stats, it actually helped my psychology tremendously because I was like, and it helped me to get out of my head about my losing trades because it's like, look, Rhea, you've got these losing trades, but look at how you're maximizing on your winning trades. So you're actually doing really well. Um, it helped me a lot. So keeping up with your statistics and knowing your numbers, that like for real, helps you kind of helps you. It helps.
Yeah. Take that into consideration for everyone watching this video. And also, like, it's really important to put everything in perspective. And maybe there are some books that can help you with that. Coming
Yes.
to the today's topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think both of you guys already answered one of my questions, so I'm going to skip that. And because I wanted to ask, how do these books address the importance of developing a consistent trading plan and sticking to it? Because we've talked many times about this, like the importance of being consistent and to have a trading plan and not just like to kind of just do your thing, because that is not a good idea.
I guess I can go first.
Yes.
Yeah, but first things first, Ria, I have a 44% win rate. I have 36. Yeah. So yeah, win rate isn't all that. That it isn't
Yeah,
all,
I
yeah.
got you beat, homie.
Facts.
Yeah.
See, for anybody who's watching this right now, if you've been beating yourself up, oh my gosh, I don't have an 80, 90%. Stop that. Because you could still be a winner. You could still be a winner either way.
Mhm. Yeah, true, true. All right, getting back to the question. Yeah, so yeah, the what I can say is the books, yes, they have mentioned like just results of being disciplined, being consistent, and also what happens even sometimes like when you may be in a losing streak and everything like that, that you may find you actually get that winner trade that brings back all of your losses whatsoever, and how consistency just keeps keeps your results, what can I say? Yeah, that's the word. Like you achieve the results that you probably back tested or know you have through your stats if you're consistent. That's what I think the books have also brought about. That once you just are disciplined, have your risk management in place, don't let your emotions take control of you, where you start over trading and everything like that, you reap the rewards, I guess. Yeah. So they've emphasized a lot about that. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about this one book that I have. It's actually on my bookshelf to my left. I was gonna see if I can grab it. But uh in this book, he doesn't just talk about the importance of having a trading plan, but he talks about the importance of having an overall routine, like daily routine. So, like, what's your routine from the moment you start your day? It isn't just about trading, but it's about your entire routine. Um, and how having a consistent daily routine, going for a walk, going to the gym, doing yoga, meditating, affirmation, whatever it is that you do, your cup of coffee, you know, but just having a consistent routine actually plays a major role in your overall like mood, your mood and your stress levels, your anxiety levels, and just having a healthy daily routine can be very beneficial to you, to the stress on your mind and your body, so that when you do open up your computer and you do get on your trades, you are in a healthy physical, mental, emotional headspace, because you took the time for yourself, not just your trading, but for you, for your personal well-being. And sometimes we forget that. We forget in the world of trading, everything ties in to our success. Um, and prioritizing our self-love is a major part of that. And so I really appreciated him talking about that in his book, like prioritizing self, and having a healthy self-love routine every day so that you can be in a healthy headspace for your trades. And then also another thing that came to my mind was uh there's this saying, um, it's actually from the Bible, but there's this saying that talks about how we never do something without counting the cost first. You know, like a construction man doesn't go to build a house without having the plan for the house, right? You can't start building your house without having your plan, your blueprint. And so your trading plan is like your trading blueprint. You can't start, building upon your success as a trader or, your success in your trading day without your blueprint. Your blueprint is going to help you. The biggest takeaway that I would want any trader to know is that your success is not contingent upon just winning trades. That's not what your success is contingent upon. Your success is contingent upon you following your blueprint, even when you lose, and being able to, like me and Barry, look at our 36 and 44% win rate, but still be able to be like, but I'm doing good though, you know? Um, so just yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Well, thank you so much because I love both of your answers. And okay, so my final question for you guys. How can traders practically apply the lessons learned from these books that you talked about in their daily trading routine? I know that you already mentioned the importance of having a daily trading routine, but like maybe just to give some examples, maybe they can like journaling or like pre-checklist meditations or something like that. Just like a few like tips that you have to just to close this episode quickly.
I would say
Yes.
yes. Yeah. Journaling, yes, does help. Yeah, I think Mark Douglas has mentioned about it, where you journal how your day went, what you can do better tomorrow, and everything like that. So I think that's one important thing that traders can take away from it, so that they can also just understand um their whole psychology, see what's making them lose, and everything like that. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you said that because you're not a fan of journal. Just kidding.
I journal in Excel,
But no, I got
numbers, everything.
there is something. This is actually like a notebook I use, but there is something about having a pen and paper and just writing things down that has, I've seen the most success in my trading. I promise you. The best months in my trading were the months that I decided to journal. And when I say journal, I mean everything. I'll be sitting here like, okay, today I'm looking at hold on, let me see. Let me give an example. Let me today I'm looking at, USD JPY. Okay, why am I looking at this? What do I see? Do, 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 do. Okay, all right. I decided to buy. This is my risk. This is my reward. Why did I decide to execute this trade? Okay, great. All right. Then if I lost, then I go back and I'm like, why did I lose? What did I miss? What could I do? Oh, I see. I probably could have did. Okay. I literally write all this stuff down, guys. And there's something, we all know that statistically, when you write stuff down, it actually helps your muscle memory even better. So it's actually better to write things down because as you're writing it, you're reading it, and it helps you to actually remember all these important details that can help you moving forward with your trading.
Well, perfect. Thank you for these final answers. And those were all of my questions, guys. Like always, it is a pleasure to make these questions and to gather all this information for everyone watching. So, yeah, that was episode 25.
Yeah, and if you got any value from this, please let us know. Like, comment, share with a trading buddy. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, be sure to do so. Head over and hit that notification bell so that you can be one of the first to be notified when we do go live again. And yeah, with that, we say
Remember, guys, to always stay sharp, keep a winning mindset, and remember that with Forex Focus, success is just one trade away.
one
Always
trade away.
remember that. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next week for
See you
our
next week.
episode. Bye.
Bye.